What's up guys, it's Panda here. We're going to show you guys a build video that you're going to want to keep for TU7 to farm for that new gear and materials. Real easy. Let's get into it. What's up guys, it's Panda here. Just wanted to give you guys a PvE speedrun Chatterbox build. The whole point of this build is to not reload. Get farming, get it done real quick, real fast. Both my SMGs are hitting for 24k, which is spot on. The mask is a Douglas Harding with 54 damage to elites, perfect concussion for those headshots. Kind of want to incorporate weapon damage and headshots. Backpack, again, because I had a good health roll, I put weapon damage with vital. Same thing with chest piece. We got perfect berserk with hard hitting, which is exactly what we want for PvE. We have weapon damage, little headshot, which is what I want to improve, but that's all I have right now. I was fortunate enough to get a couple death grips with crit chance, so I'm able to roll SMG damage on there, which is solid. I believe death grips are sticking for TU7, so definitely keep those. Douglas Harding knee pads with composure to give myself that extra weapon damage with that 9% crit. Holster, you guys can get that vertical Y soak off, but that's up to you. I just put this on because it does have that double red mod slots to give you guys some extra weapon damage. Had a nice solid health roll on there with 30k, so I rolled crit chance on there. Booster Hive is what I run with my skill. Movement speed, weapon handling, all goes, ties in with Blabbermouth, which also the Chatterbox gives you, I believe, now 75% ammo increase upon a kill. So if you guys hit your shots and can be accurate, this gun, you guys will have like basically unlimited ammo, and you do not lose your ammo upon a kill too. So you're not running out of ammo. You basically don't have to reload. You're hitting extremely hard because of the way that you can build your PvE. As you guys can see, weapon damage is at 24k. Don't have to worry about PvE or P since this isn't a Dark Zone build. Crit chance, obviously we're using SMG clutch build, so we got that survivability aspect part of it covered. Again, you can substitute that vertical Y to get that critical hit damage up, but 35%, it's still pretty solid. As you know, you guys will be running through NPCs, as you will see in the video of the little speed run that I have. So we go into the offensive stats, 32% all weapon damage, and 46 SMG could be again increased with that Sokolov piece, but really you don't need it. I think this build's a pretty solid build. It has the right talents and gear pieces for it to succeed with what you want to do in farm. 50% damage to elites is the baseline. It's what you want to aim for, but anything above that, obviously this isn't a raid build. Raid builds you definitely want to have like a 90 to 100. But this is farming. This is just going through NPCs as quickly as possible to get whatever you want, whether it's a weapon, whether it's gear. So 79% you guys will see in a challenging mission that I run through these NPCs. So 79% is all we need. Gear talents, again, vital, perfect berserk, hard hitting, perfect concussion, perfect clutch, composure. These are all kind of talents that are gonna make you do pretty well with what I have planned with this build, which is just to get things done as fast as possible. So again, the Alp Summit, Gilligard, you guys can interchange all that, but for the most part, I think this is a pretty solid build. It does what I want, no reloading, unlimited ammo. You're just able to go real quick, get things done in the open world real fast without having to waste too much time. So drop a like on this build, let me know what you can do to improve this build, and we'll get into the speed run. Alright guys, so through this gameplay on viewpoint mission, I did this in 10 minutes. Basically my mindset with this Chatterbox build is to just go through the open world and not have any issues with the NPCs. So going through the build video, you guys can see the ins and outs, the blueprint, how it works. It's very, very easy to attain. You might have to work on those death grips, but for the most part, this build is going to allow you to just run through these NPCs. Heroic missions. This isn't really a raid build, but it's a solid PvE build just to get the gear you want. Go through, you know, getting materials for whatever you want. And it just allows you guys just to quickly go through this. If I slapped the AR on here, I would have to reload, kind of take time, be in cover, which is great, but Chatterbox it doesn't allow you to reload. You guys can go through missions just firing, holding down your like R2 button and just continuously spray NPCs and just go through the enemies. What I will say with this is you can also just get familiar with the spawns, the enemies, and that's what makes this, you know, kind of go a lot quicker. Some missions are a little tricky with spawns, but for the most part, like missions like Lincoln Memorial, this one, Viewpoint, I think even Jefferson Trade Center, like they're pretty solid spawn points, right? So it's very easy to know where the spawns or the enemies are going to come from, and you can just quickly run through the mission. And that's what I was doing here. I think I was looking for like a Fenris mask for my Bloodsucker build, but it was also steel, so just, you know, you don't even necessarily, I would still say Dark Zone if you're looking for materials or a perfect place just to kind of get that, but in case you kind of just want to just have fun, not be, you know, in a moment where you just need to sweat because people are attacking you, you can kind of chill back, run through this with friends or whatever, and kind of just get gear and materials that way. So you actually get, I don't remember getting a lot of material. I got a lot of steel doing these missions. I think I did about 10 times, just trying different things, trying to get this down to a T. Right here, if you guys can think of like a 4 square, spawns obviously right here at the beginning is at 1. The other people, the second wave will spawn right there to the left on the same floor. So it's kind of like a 1, 3, 4, 2, if that makes sense. So after I kill these 2 enemies, now they'll spawn on the same floor to that right corner, and then back down to the left, the bottom left. So you guys can kind of get familiar with where enemies are going to come. Some are kind of just purely set, others are kind of, I feel like because of the loot caves, they kind of randomized it on some missions, but for the majority of the point, I think Tom Clancy has always been like set spawn. So right here, you gotta be careful. You definitely want, if you do use a Chatterbox, you want to make sure you kill an NPC first before you start going after the heavy. Alright, so a little trick right there, just to make sure you can get down the heavy in one clip. So I like the little buff that they gave the Chatterbox with upon a kill you get more ammo in your magazine. I think they raised it to like 75%, so it's nice, especially if you can keep getting kills with the higher ammo capacity. You're always going to be like around 50 to 80 in the magazine, which is plenty. Also right here, I was just messing around with the firewall, kind of seeing if the percent on health kill, and as you guys saw, they light up when your armor breaks. Does it work with clutch? It's not really, kind of. I guess it's like a fun thing that you could do. Right here, real quick though, you want to try to shoot all the enemies. So if you guys shoot enemies, they kind of, the NPCs will kind of stagger and just start shooting at you. But a lot of times they'll just run to random places. I don't know why. I think it's been like that since like 2.4 or something like that. They just will start running. Even like in the open world with public executions and all that, they'll just run away like a block or two away from the mission. But back to what I was saying with firewall. I guess it's fun to use with it, but you're always in too many gunfights that's just gonna constantly go down, and you're not always gonna get it, so it's kind of pointless. Right here, you do want to make sure, if you're a speedrun buff, you do want to try to put a booster hive down before you hit the computer. So while you're kind of engaging it, you're just ready to kind of run fast. So as you guys can see, the enemies are kind of just running wild. So you do want to try to shoot them before they start running past you, but obviously this run I missed a couple. But yeah, it's just one of those things you can clean up, and eventually you can get that speed time down. So I wouldn't really say it's a speed run, but I think a 10-minute mission, and as you guys will see, the placement that I was in, 48th, I believe. It's a pretty solid number. Like, I'm kind of happy about that. Top 50 on a mission. It's kind of cool. That I'm sure some people might not even play missions anymore. But right here, the spawns again they're kind of easy. Obviously, right there I staggered myself. If you blow it up, not staying in front of it like I did, you won't get staggered, which kind of again will take off a second or two off your. Alright guys, this video is coming to a close. Definitely just want a quick shout out to everybody that is showing love and support. I'm trying to put more time and effort into these videos, help you guys out. I think this build with the Chatterbox, the no reload, basically infinity ammo, I do think this will help you guys be more efficient in farming, and get you guys in and out real quick, back to the Dark Zone, Conflict, whatever you guys play. So I do appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys like this video. Drop a comment, drop a like. If you guys are new, please subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Helps me help you, and hopefully TU7 is just gonna keep rising the bar for us, and we can definitely have fun with this new update. So with that being said, hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Alright, the facility is ours. True Sons just lost a powerful tool for coordinating their troops and spouting their horse shit. Once we get the radio mast repaired and operational, we can extend the reach of our own broadcasts.